Welcome to Advanced Orange Belt. We just got done, you've learned the first part of fire, and now you're ready to learn the second section. Again, please keep in mind I'm down my basement and it's kind of limited in space a little bit for a longer range weapon, like a bow staff can be, okay? The beautiful thing about a bow staff is it can be a very close-in weapon, a very close range weapon, a very middle range weapon, and also a very long range weapon. It's got a lot of versatility, and it's I'll tell you what, this is why this weapon has been used throughout time, all the way through, and it's something you can find everywhere. All right, anyways, back to this kata right from here. Our last move was just like so. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna do a circle down, and we're gonna do a circle up. I'm gonna cross behind into a circle down, boom, I should say a dive bomb, my mistake. And I'm gonna cat my foot in and thrust down. I'm gonna step all the way back and circle down again. As I cat in, I'm gonna hold the staff up like so. I wanted to emphasize that, and I ended up hitting the ceiling. What I want to show you is how this is resting on the elbow itself, almost like you're playing a flute in a sense, okay? It doesn't have to be this high, but I just wanted you to see this part because I'm gonna thrust it out right from here, okay? So that little motion right from here went circle down, cat in, and thrust. I'm going to let go with my right hand, and I'm going to let this foot pick up. So I'm just going to control the bow staff with my left hand, and I'm going to control my balance with my left foot. Now I'm real close to the wall, so I'm going to do this as best as I can without tagging the wall, because in reality I'm swinging this like pretty full throttle. This is going to come all the way around. I pick up the foot, and it's going to circle one more time over the head and find its place back in. I'm going to go into my dive bomb, into my thrust. I'm going to cat the foot back, and as I do that, I'm going into my figure eight, and I prepare it again, and I thrust it to the side, making sure that I'm in range here. I go low, I go high, and I uppercut. And when I uppercut, I spin around and I hook kick, and I let the bow staff flip over as I cat this foot in and thrust. I dive bomb, and I go low, high. And when this is coming down, I want you to let your body strike. Low again and high. When this comes down, I want your body to strike down. Boom. Dive bomb and thrust. Okay, I'm going to pause for just 1 second, and I'm going to show you what those jump arounds really actually do as well. And I'm just going to have John in here. Since the ceiling is kind of low, I'm going to have him dismiss his bow stance, but he's going to put his right foot forward. And if he's going towards the mirror or towards the camera right now, and you can see if he was going low, and when he comes down, he's going to jump around into an outside crescent, okay, or inside spin crescent kick. Low, high, boom, okay? And then, of course, right from there, I'll pick up from there. Thank you very much, okay? So that's an option as well. Again, being the heavy kicker that I love being, and I always have been, some kicks just don't look the most appealing for me anymore, but my students can definitely, a lot of students can do those kicks, and they're very beneficial, so I want to make sure that you have the option to be able to do them and to learn them because they're very effective. Anyways, again, I just got done with the jump around. I end it with a dive bomb and a thrust, and now we're going to go into our extended bow out. We're going to let this bow staff drop down, and it's going to go into this motion right from here. I'm going to bring that staff to my hand, okay? I'm not going to go chasing it down. I'm going to let it bring it to my hand, and I'm going to take a step back, and as this goes through, it goes over my head, and it's going to drop underneath and turn. Reverse bow stance. This is going to come out straight armed, okay? And I'm going to use my index finger right in between it, that when I slip, this index finger comes in and turns it. Now I know I'm trying to keep it angled a little bit because I can see I'm out of range here, okay? So this comes in like this. And then I have my flip, and then I'm going to have my 1-2 as my feet go together and bow down, rising up, turning. As this hits the ground, and try not to puncture your ground or anything like that, but this is supposed to smack to the ground. Just be aware of what's underneath you. When this hits, my foot and my arm come through and pick up and down again, grabbing the staff. One more flip for our bow, right out, and this is where we would wait at a tournament or for our instructor to dismiss. And that is fire part 2, okay? Please, please be, allow the little mishaps that were going on as far as the tightness inside of here. Hopefully that helped you out a lot, okay? Remember, say your names of your techniques.